done. Hello, and thank you for joining me to talk about my favorite things right now. This is going to be a strange smattering of things because, well, I'm at home all the time, so I suppose we should start at the beginning, which is what I'm currently wearing, which is a sweatsuit, naturally. These are the Lululemon scuba joggers. They're sweatpants. They're fuzzy inside and they're very cozy. They have pockets, which I'm really into. And I've just been wearing them nonstop because it's been minus a million in Edmonton and I'm cold. And after I got the sweatpants, I was like, well, damn, now I need the sweater, the hoodie to go with. And I have to say, let me just get situated here, not zip up my hair. Maybe that would be a good idea to do. And it zips up nice and high so I can really hide. And yeah, I've just been really loving this duo. So much so that I ended up getting a second pair. Quite frankly, I'm very pleased with this this setup. This sweatsuit, this scuba suit, I guess. Clothing aside, well, no, maybe not quite. Well, okay. Next up is I've started wearing period underwear. And this is just a nicer, way nicer pair, but these are the NYX period underwear. I am really stoked on using them. I've been using a period cup or menstrual cup for quite a few years, but sometimes it's just like, I don't want the hassle, and it's just nice to be able to like throw these on and just not worry about it. And I've never had a leakage or anything, no issues. I'm really digging the NYX one, and I believe they're actually a Canadian company too, which is rad. So yeah, my NYX underoos. Okay, now we can go on to accessories. These glasses, I got them from Bailey Nelson. They gave them to me. I'm so stoked. They're blue light filter. They're two-tone, so I kind of have like a Buddy Holly thing going on, which I'm really into. They're just super comfortable and I've really been digging them. And I find that staring at my computer screen for long periods of time, I just don't get headaches and tired eyes like I used to. Also, my sister got me these earrings for Christmas and I love them. They are obviously Peanuts Snoopy, but they're a collaboration between Erst Wilder and Peanuts. And she got me a couple of things. I got the brooches, which classic Peanuts saying, like, ah, good grief. I love Peanuts and my sister knows that, and yeah. Oh, and then Linus and his blankie. Adorable. Oh, speaking of period panties, I also have a Salt menstrual cup, which I've really been loving. I used to use the Diva cup, but I don't know, I found the plastic to be like very hard, whereas this one's more malleable and easier to put in. So yeah, if you're looking where to start, I would recommend the Salt cup. Next up is the Slip Silk scrunchies. They are heavenly. I got two different kinds in here. This is the bunny one, so it has like little ties up here, and then this is just like a bigger one. And yeah, I find that my hair just doesn't break as much. It's so much easier to pull out a silk hair elastic than a normal one because it just slides right out, so you're not yanking your hair. Oh, do not miss those days. They are a super favorite. You know what else is a favorite? This little monster here. Look at this face. As if you couldn't love it. Oh, you can hear her purring. She's a good kitty. Next up, I have been purchasing earrings from Megan McWhirter, and here are two of my favorite pairs. These are the cow print ones, and then this little cactus. And she's just the sweetest human being ever. There's nothing I love more than a statement earring. So I'm gonna talk about two books that I really enjoyed. This one, Wow, No Thank You, Essays by Samantha Irby. So frank, so hilarious. One of the best books that I read, I think, in 2020, and just want to share it. Absolutely, 100%. Next up is Trick Mirror by Gia Tolentino. Reflections on Self-Delusion. I really enjoyed this book, and she was an editor at Jezebel. These essays are commentary on social media and just media in general, and I would say it's worth a read. There's like a semi-beauty portion here. This cream, it's just a solid cream, and I want to say it's Posy. I'll have to look it up because I have sadly rubbed off the label. Damn, it is so moisturizing, and I love that it's like packageless aside from this, which I believe this is like, yeah, it's already starting to degrade, so I'm pretty sure this is like a biodegradable packaging too. But wow. So creamy, smells like an absolute dream. Okay, another body cream because I'm a monster, but this is the Laura Mercier Amber Vanille Body Cream, and when I put this on, I just imagine someone's rich mom who has a place in Palm Springs, and she's just so beautiful and ageless, and you just can't believe she's a mom. That's what this smells like to me. And I've been using it so like minimally, just like in places where I can actually smell it, because it's my new obsession. Then I have the Audacity Gua Sha Crystal Contour Tool. This was sent to me from the Detox Market, and dang, there's something about just finishing your facial routine in the evening and giving yourself a good facial massage with this. I think part of it too, you can do lymphatic drainage with it as well, but I've really been enjoying it because honestly, I feel like so much of the tension that I hold in my body is like shoulders and in my face, like clenching my jaw, especially when I get stressed out. And this definitely helps to release some of that. You can massage your face with your hands, obviously, too. Moving right along, I have gone buck wild on candles and incense because I'm at home all the time. So like, what the heck else am I gonna do? One of my absolute favorite companies is the Sydney Hale Co. And they give a percentage of their proceeds to animal rescue, which, okay, already sold, but like, damn. Eucalyptus Sage Home Fragrance. Sometimes I wear this as a perfume too because it just smells so good. I bought the Woods one as well. Ugh. I can't even describe what it smells like. It's amazing. That's what it is. But they're soy candles, so I got Woods, which these are all replacements of ones that I finished burning. So Woods, Wood Smoke and Amber, and then Eucalyptus and Sage. And this was my original love that I fell in love with. They smell so good, and they have quite a long burn time. I think it's 60 hours. It's a super favorite of mine. Next, this is a recent discovery. This is their Hollywood incense. They have a bunch of different places. I originally wanted to get Palais de Tokyo because it's one of my favorite art galleries in Paris, but they didn't have it at the time. So I got Hollywood, and it smells so good. A new mythical fragrance rises over Sunset Boulevard, a delicate dusting of iris and patchouli. Look no further, it says patchouli, of course I bought it. Iris and patchouli leads us down the yellow brick road of Hollywood studios, blending with the sunny cedarwood, eucalyptus, and vetiver scents of Southern California's luxuriant vegetation. So sometimes I will break the incense in half and just do half. So yeah, this was a really exciting new find for me. And I haven't burned it yet, but I did buy a candle from them as well, which was so expensive. I don't care though, because the problem is that you can't actually smell things when you're in store, so you just have to like go, or even if you're buying things online either, so you just have to go with your gut, which is hard sometimes. But this said it smelled like a ton of lilacs, and I was like, well, it's one of my favorite flowers. I am desperate for spring because it's so cold here. I mean, it's not anymore. It's finally warmed up a bit. But I was just like, you know what? I need a spring candle. I mean, tell me if this doesn't pull you in too. A dream of times past. Next stop, Port de la. At the exit of the celebrated 20s metro station, the stairs bring the delighted voyager to alleys neatly bordered by pretty little houses with mauve lilacs overflowing their garden fences. One is enraptured by the delicious and verdant fragrances mixed here and there with puffs of rose and jasmine. Anyway, here it is. I haven't opened it yet because I don't know. I just want to savor every moment of it, so. But you can smell the lilac through the package, so I have high hopes about this one. Home fragrances complete. All I have left is food. which I know I just recently did my favorite quarantine snacks, and there is one repeat in here, but there's some other new stuff. Go start with the repeat, which is the Cleos chocolate. This is the peanut butter cups that I just can't get enough of. I went to the grocery store today and they were sold out, which kind of bummed me out, but I got some other chocolat. These peanut butter cups are so good. It's dark chocolate peanut butter cup. Hard to find, and it's vegan, and peanut butter and chocolate's basically the most magical combination on the entire planet, and I feel so deeply for people who are allergic to peanuts because they're one of my favorite snacks. I got a special delivery for Christmas from Cecily of my favorite pepperoncinis from Terroni. This is only available in Toronto. I feel like Terroni's in a couple other places, but anyway, I was unable to get this for myself, and the fact that she bought this and sent it to me made my heart explode into a million pieces, because this is my favorite condiment. I put it on absolutely everything and it tastes amazing. Also, I have discovered the absolute most delicious Earl Grey tea, which is the who are you? Level Ground Trading. Direct Fair Trade Earl Grey Loose Leaf Tea. Whoo, it is so good. And I combined it with the Silk Oat Yeah Vanilla Creamer. I almost don't even need to go to coffee shops to get London Fogs anymore because this has surpassed all. Maybe I just need to get like a steamer or something, but ooh, so delightful. Then, on the opposite end of the spectrum is electrolytes. This is the Noon Hydration Sport for workout strawberry lemonade. It's so good. Whenever I'm feeling dehydrated, I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna have a little Noon, a little strawberry lemonade. They're so good. It's like, I mean, it's flavored water. I don't care. It's delicious. And then the final two thing are also boissons. I got the Annex root beer, which is the creamiest root beer I have ever tasted, at least in ages, and it's a craft soda from a brewery in Alberta. I believe it's in Calgary. So they do beers, but they also do sodas, and this one is spectacular. They also have a ginger beer too that's really good as well. And then I have Boylan's Ginger Ale, because it's just a classic ginger ale and it's so gingery. And I love it. I love ginger beers, ginger ales, that kind of stuff, and also just like this particular root beer is so mind-blowingly good. But yeah, those are just some of my recent favorites that are not cosmetic. Do with that information what you will. All right, thanks so much for joining me, and we'll see you in the next one. Toodles!